I've been wanting to make for a while. It's about oil pressure gauge, because it's one crappy thing GM never did for these engines, but it's actually really simple to install. So first and foremost, you've got this plug right here that comes out right by the oil filter, and what you're going to need to get that sucker out, at least what I recommend, is go find you a Mac tool truck, and then you need a 5/16 Allen. Now this is kind of a special little Allen, and this thing's impact rated, so it's not going to bend or twist on you. But if you notice the end, it's got the way it's designed, it grips really good and stuff. So even if it's just stripped out a little bit, kind of like that one was, that sucker will fit right in there, no problem, and yank it right out, just like that one did. And this thing was still in there from the factory from 2006 when it was put together, and I got it out just fine. And you can see it didn't go crazy trying to get it out. In fact, if I wanted, I could put this plug back in, no problem, not worry about taking it out again. The other thing I did was, you can go on, I went to Jegs because that was the cheapest option, and I believe it was like $40. And you're going to get this little pressure gauge sending unit. Like I said, I got it from Jegs, but if you see on there, it's actually just a rebranded the Teletronics brand. So you can find that somewhere else if you wanted. And then the next thing, the most important thing you're going to need, is you can go to ICT Billet, and you get an M16 by 1.5 adapter to the 1/8 national pipe thread, and there's your part number right there, 551172, and that gets you this guy. And that top piece, same thread. So all you're going to do is put that one in where the other piece came out, and then you're just going to screw that right into it, and then your wire for a gauge on your dash is going to hook to that little piece. And that is it as far as like hooking it up in your engine. But just be super careful though when you put this in. You don't have to torque on it crazy. It is aluminum. It'll shear off really quick, and then you're going to have a bad day. But all you need is either some thread tape, or what's even better is get you some what they call liquid PFTE thread tape. That's the best stuff. That's what was on here from the factory. But just pop that sucker in, put your little sending unit on there, and hook it up, and you're good to go. Alright, well there you go. That's all installed. That's what it'll look like. Oil filter down there where the little plug is right up there. And that's in. And you got plenty of room for it sitting in there. And then all I did was got mine mounted right here. It's not wired in yet, but totally. I've got power to the gauge. I just still got to hook it up to the, you can see, there you go, right there. And the only thing I got left to do is I've got most of my wire run for other stuff, and then out of a little loom I made, I got another piece of wire. Just run it right down the side and right down there, and then that's it. And then I will have something GM should have put on there from the factory.